beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel and to this video where I answer your questions. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Eleftheria and I am an app developer. So I've asked you on Twitter and on Instagram to leave me some questions, and I try to focus on a specific subject. So in this video we will talk mostly about motivation and brain fog, but also very quickly I'm going to answer a few questions that are quite easy to be answered. Before we get started, please don't forget to like, share this video with your friends and comment below your questions. Okay, let's get started. If you see me looking down, it's because I have all the questions here. So yeah, the first question says, what kind of laptop should I buy? It depends on what you want to do. If you're simply working as a front-end developer, then you don't need something extra, like even a simple computer, a simple laptop will do the job for you. But if you are, for example, a designer, or if you are working as an app developer, then you need something stronger. Try to see what programs or what softwares are you going to use, and based on that, buy a laptop or a computer. It can be quite expensive. For example, I'm using Android Studio and also Photoshop and also some software to edit my videos, and all these things like needs a really good laptop. For myself, I'm looking to buy a new one, so if I find something I will let you know. But I would say that in general for programming, no, you don't need something like super big or super extra. You can start working with something simple, with something usual, and then if you see that you need something extra, then go and buy that. Okay, next question says, what is more interested? Is it Angular or Angular 2, 4, 6, 8, and etc. So this really depends on what you want to do, because it's really different AngularJS, which was the first kind of Angular, and all the other stuff. So AngularJS is going to be deprecated, so I don't think that a lot of people will use it in the future for new projects. If you're working with AngularJS, as I used to work, you can now maintain programs, software, I don't know, applications or whatever, but I don't think that something new is going to be built on AngularJS, as it's going to be deprecated. As far as Angular 2, 4, 6, and etc., as far as that concerns, I believe that you can build pretty much anything. But again, like in general, you shouldn't focus on the framework or on the library, but you should focus on your product and how your product is going to be built easier and how you're going to be able to maintain it in the future. Okay, so now let's continue to the main part of this video, where we are going to talk a little bit about motivation, inspiration, and brain fog. And the first question says, what should one do if he or she feels low in programming? Well, you have to know that everyone feels low from time to time. Sometimes you won't have much inspiration, sometimes you will want to throw everything up, sometimes you will say I'm not good enough, but remember that from time to time we all suck. No one was born a developer, no one was born and knowing everything. You have to try. You will fail a lot of times, I'm sorry, but that's true. But that's actually the only way that you will learn, by failing, by feeling low. And if everything was easy, I think that you would feel a little bit bored and you would like to change orientation or field. But it's not like that. Coding is hard, programming is hard. If it was easy, everyone would do that. So it's really normal to feel low. And the other question that is kind of connected with that one is, how do you find motivation? Well, one of the basic things that you could do is to start thinking of why you started coding. why you are in the field that you are. Are you a front-end developer, a back-end developer? Why did you start doing that? I guess it's because you like it, right? You like building things, you like seeing other people using your things. So it's really, really important to think about that. And motivation is something that comes and goes. So there will be times that you will feel like very motivated. You will be like, yes, let's do that. I will build that. I will have like the best app in the world. And there will be other times that, as we said earlier, you will feel quite low. It's normal. Like, you have to understand that it's normal and that not all days will be great. Like, your life will continue, and through your life you will face other problems, like let's say personal problems, health issues, which I hope you will note. But what I'm trying to say is that sometimes, although you have all the good willing to code or to build something, other stuff will pop on and you won't be able to code. But again, that's life, and sometimes you have to prioritize your needs. So know that, understand that, and try to continue doing. And by practicing, you will also get better. And I hear a lot of people say that, oh, I tried that for 1, 2, 3 months and I couldn't build anything. I'm not a good programmer. Really? Really? 2, 3 months and you know you're not a good programmer? Like, I've been doing that for 3, 4 years, and I feel so awful that I don't know anything. And you say that you took that decision that you're not good enough in 2 months. No, just sit down and start coding. You really, really, really have to do that. And even if after like 5 years, 10 years, you don't feel good enough, guess what? Practice and you will get better. You will get better. That's a fact. The more you try, the better you will become. So the other question, which again is a little bit connected to that one, is how to troubleshoot code, how to find solutions and stuff like that. You're not alone. You're not the only developer. Our community is full of developers. Try to find someone that works in the same field as you do and ask them questions. Find people on Twitter, on LinkedIn, here on YouTube, or even on Instagram that are working on the same field as you do, and ask them questions. And of course, for other stuff, you can like go to documentation. You can go to Stack Overflow. You can go to CSS Tricks or W3 schools and find your answers there. Of course, as always, you can watch tutorials like Udemy, Udacity, and all this kind of stuff. But the most important thing is to build your own projects. And as you build, you will learn more and more and more, and you will start connecting with more people. So don't feel alone. Don't feel unmotivated. Just start doing. Now, the next question, which I think is kind of important, is how to deal with brain fog. And brain fog, for those of you who are not aware with this term, it's not exactly a medical condition, but rather a symptom of other medical conditions. It's a kind of cognitive dysfunction that involves like lack of sleep, not being able to concentrate it, like feeling low, and this kind of stuff, maybe feeling difficulty to learn something new. And there are some ways that you can improve that. For example, try to sleep better, try to eat healthier. If you're taking some medication, try to switch those medications, because maybe those are the things that are making you feel a little bit low or not very concentrated. But from the other hand, I was thinking about how to answer this question, and I have to say that obviously I'm not a doctor. So by no means I am implying that you should drop out medication, or that you should sleep all day long, or that you should change your diet. You should discuss those things with someone that is suitable for that. And by no means I'm suitable for that. I can talk about code, design, and that's it, and no medical things. So I decided not to say a lot about that subject, but I just wanted to encourage you that if someone feels really, really low, or if someone feels that he or she cannot concentrate it, they are very slow on their thoughts, they are forgetting things very easily, then they could go to a doctor. Okay. Okay, so now let's change subject once again, and I have like 3 more questions. They're going to be quick, so stay with me. The first one, which is a little bit weird one, but I thought to answer it, it's not about computer, it's not about development, is how I learned English. And I learned English in, let's say, private school. Here in Greece, this is quite a common thing. I know that in a lot of countries, people are learning English in their main school. We also do that, but the level isn't like very high. We only learn the basics. So after that, most of the kids, like almost all of us, go to some private schools and we learn English there. And I think that almost by the age of 15 or 16, most of us have like the highest level that we can go. But that's it about English. And I also like talk English a lot here in YouTube videos. I mean, I blog on English. I've lived for a little bit abroad, and like at work, sometimes we speak English. So all those things have helped me to improve on that. Okay, that was it. Now, 2 more questions, and I actually got these questions from you guys, but I also want you to give me an answer. So the first question I got was if I want to create a Git tutorial. And I wanted to ask you guys if you're interested on that. So please leave a comment below if you want to see some Git tutorials here on this channel. And the other question, which is kind of similar to that, is that I'm working more and more with Kotlin. So I got a question if I'm about to create some Kotlin videos, and to be honest, I was thinking about that, but I also want your opinion. If you want to see some Kotlin tutorials, please let me know again in the comments if you would be interested in seeing any Git or Kotlin tutorials. Alright guys, so that was it for this video. I hope that you find it quite useful. If you have like any other question, obviously feel free to ask and I will do my best to answer it. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Have a beautiful day. Stay home, stay safe, and thank you for watching.